on over here, Smurfette Puppeteer. Majorette. Nothing to discuss on the Jesse Mohave Show.
Y'all know how we do it on the Jesse Mohave Show. We come exclusive for y'all. Temptation. The flesh is weak. Don't let it. Watch out now. Don't let it creep, creep, creep. Not up on you.
Flesh can be real. Temptation's real. I thought I'll let y'all know from some niggas that's been in that field. Biggie. That motherfucker.
Biggie and Puffy in there finna get y'all. Y'all know how to get my music. Oh, I got my music, my Christian spiritual. Y'all don't do nothing but bounce with me. Y'all ain't think I was gonna get big and 112. Puffy and them cool. Y'all the bad boys. What am I in?
I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I told you that we won't stop.
Nah, nah.
I thought I told you that.
Only thing gonna stop me is death.
I thought I told you that we won't
Life, death, and wealth. Anything else is irrelevant. Put that on my 2 dead sons. Chasing some bears. Rest in peace, my nigga. Anything else is get him, big. Bitches be the silly. Stop your ass.
Ain't that the truth?
Nickels.
Get him.
So this nigga, bitch,
and pussy. Nothing to discuss.
that temptation lust. Y'all see your heart. Flesh is weak. Don't let it get out there. Your situation get too deep.
And T.
I thought I told y'all. I got 600 more episodes to go. I thought I told y'all I won't stop. Who got more heart than them dumb dogs? Let's go down them dark alleys and see. All the way to the east of the deep.
If I die now, my love will still haunt you. Ain't the one that'll take for your phone. Maybe the one that'll take you home. Even though I'm not the one that gave you the stones on your days alone, I can make you moan. Everybody know I got more bounce than the ounce.
Huh?
Bad boy,
Ow! You better go get 36 of them. Ow!
You know where to be found.
That's done.
With a player. That's how we fly.
What that temptation, y'all?
This is where the players dwell. And this is where the players play all day, every day. The ghetto streets are our playground. So this is how we get down. Nothing to discuss on the Jesse Mohave Show. You know how we do. Nothing to discuss. You know, just flow for you. We can't stop it. You know how we do. We got to keep it on the flizzo. You know how we do it on the Jesse Mohave Show. P-Diddy and Biggie and all, he had a bad boy lineup that was cold at that time. That's why I'm going to keep it going with y'all. Temptation, flesh is weak, but y'all know what it is. I even need a girl in my life. Puppeteer, Smurfette, get on over here. You know how we do it. Majorette, no regrets. Nothing to discuss on the Jesse Mohave Show.
Huh? You would like the bomb. Yeah. method of using it. Fuck all of that bullshit, you facho, non-paper making ass. Fuck wrong with you, you stupid looking ass nigga off. Shit. Temptations weak. I'll fix your motherfucking ass up so quick. And take it. My flesh get deep. He took Jesus to the devil.
You gotta believe the flesh is weak. Lust.
Took him out of death. Tempted that motherfucker.
Don't ever get it twisted. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Thank you for the love.
Major Red, get on over here. I'll make your motherfucking visions reappear. Nothing to discuss before it disappear. On that shit you want, that type of time. I don't need you trifling without your motherfuckers in the way. Nothing to discuss. Pussy ain't paper making. I need a what? Nothing to discuss.
You keeper. It's cheaper to keep her.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Let's chill with. Now chilling with the Don Dog.
Thought I'd drop it for y'all. Y'all know how we do on the Jesse Mohave Show. P. Diddy and the crew, bad boys in the building. You know how they had to do it. He need a girl, I need a girl, SMURFETTE'S, Major. You know all of us good when it appears. You know, God, just the vision you near. Oh, that temptation, flesh is weak.
That flesh is so weak.
Watch out now. We creep. Nothing to discuss on the Jesse Mohave Show. We gonna get it on with Flizzo. Jesse Mohave Shizzo.
Never get it twisted, y'all. Y'all temptations, y'all got to be strong as fleet. You're going to be tempted. Peer pressure. Y'all just say your constituents. You know who you with. Always know. Vision. Temptation is out there. I mean, it's just like it's in the air like COVID. Y'all know how it is, a virus. It's pragmatic. It's there. Be aware. Shit, some shit you got to just approach with caution. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we're going to keep on moving on and getting it on. Y'all know how we do on the Jesse Mohave Show. We're going to continue on with the Flizzo. Because, you know, it's a Sunday afternoon. I'm going to get my dizzy on. So to speak.
Truth flees, false flee. But the truth is lost. Like truth flees, false flee. But the truth is lost. Like Jimmy Hoffa. Anybody found Jimmy Hoffa?
Anybody found Jimmy Hoffa yet?
Anybody found the Union Teamster leader Jimmy Hoffa?
God,
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all looking for Pokemon. I ain't found Jimmy Hoffa.
So, but the truth is buried deep within one's mind state. Cause she
ain't found Jimmy Hoffa. None of them got it, Bob.
That's the question for today. Nothing to discuss. It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday, y'all. But y'all know what I'm saying? Temptation's there. 24 hours, 360 days out the week, 7 days out, days, nights. So y'all gotta keep y'all flesh complex game tight. I'm telling y'all, don't let your left know what you're right. Because it'll fuck over you. That's the type of time we on. And y'all say, in God we trust. Flesh is weak, so I'm going to stick with God. Because you motherfuckers on a different type of time. And I can't be on that with y'all. Y'all believe in George Washington, who was a cold killer. And y'all worship that crazy motherfucker, the general. Then y'all put Obama. Man, some of the shit y'all, it ain't even realistic. Y'all hate on the motherfucking nigga in the hood that's trying to make his family and make means of good. And y'all worship bullshit. And y'all try to forget it, sweep it under the rug. Temptation is so motherfucking, it's visual. But y'all are just misconstrued. But everybody got the answers. But nobody just walk up and give you 5,000, 2,000. But everybody wants you to give them something. And everybody got the answer. And everybody's spirit is right. Well, mine is wrong. I'm not here. But I ain't going to let y'all temptation get it on with me. I'm a fuck over to a killer. Sadistically. That's how y'all mind state is. You're wicked, fuckery, bullshit. You think I'm gonna let your evil bitch ass, hoe ass, facho? I wouldn't give a fuck who you is. I see and it's clear. It appears so near. But you won't. I won't even let it rub me the wrong way. Zero tolerance by policy. white man, black man, any man in that mind state, and man, a woman of mankind. If you're not beneficial to me, I don't need you around me, because that's just a domestic issue waiting to arise. Temptations is weak. The flesh is weak. Situations could get so goddamn deep. Motherfuckers won't even be able to stand that heat. So quit playing with y'all false worshiping, or you gonna die. And if you don't know me, you ain't the time taker. So let it go. Our hearts is filled with sin. We in a world of sin. This land we stand on was corrupted from day one under the federal administration administration mind state. Ask the Indians. Ask Chief Tonto how he feel about the white man or the black man. Because this ain't they shit they living in. But they done set it shut. But this is our presidency. So don't never think for once that the white man didn't trade on his own people first. Ask King Henry and Queen Elizabeth. Temptation's weak. The flesh is weak. We set up on a version that was wrote by King James. His temptation was, you bow down to him. Ain't no in between, you stupid motherfuckers. How y'all gonna deviate from the king if y'all scared of prophets such as Matt Turner, Noble Drew Ali, such as Elijah Muhammad, and the great Prophet Muhammad? Y'all let what? Joe Biden, Obama, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, Quincy Adams, George Washington, Abe Lincoln, Dwight Roosevelt, Nixon, them dictators, Hitler, Mussolini, you name it. Shit, Charlie Manson. One man controlled the mass because your flesh was weak to his temptation. Jesus went up there for 33 days with the devil. That's when the devil, what's the greatest trick he ever pulled? He didn't exist. He played with him, sent them lust, flesh, weak, pussy, money, anything. Jesus walked. And y'all hate on Jesus, put him up on a cross. If the King James version is right. Y'all fight, argue, ready to kill a nigga over another man's word. And won't even take care of your children. Don't even take care of your hygiene. Won't even wipe your pussy or your ass out. Temptation is weak. Your flesh is weak. You fucked up in your mind state. If you believe this is right, well, tell me how that's right. If y'all set up 13 colonies, y'all wasn't motherfucking okay. Y'all didn't get no permit to set up shop. Fuck wrong with y'all? Then you come quoting the King James. You got all these Bible thumpers ready to argue some shit down that the king said, do it this way. If you don't, bitch ass nigga, I'll behead you. If I don't write and quote this scripture this way, this is before AD. So why King James ain't God and Jesus? Huh? He led a crusade Christianity battle against Islamic and crusade, and then you inflict evil, and then faggot shit, dick shit, worshiping, beheading, killing your own kind, incest, all that sadistic shit, and then you breed Christianity like the word of God, like God said do this, like the King James version said this was right, and then you sweep how you behead niggas, Emmett Till, sucker 4 other niggas to jump on because you, man, y'all motherfucker, and then the white man, Boy Scout lead us to the pump. Got y'all confessing bullshit. He keeping a secret, and the Mary is a virgin because he don't want to hit the pussy. Have y'all figured that out? Have y'all figured out y'all ways is so right that they wrong? Y'all believe? White man come governor, poison every one of our children. Poison every one of our children with water. Every one. My child was under the circumstances, my stepchild at the time I was married. That is wrong. But y'all let him continue to carry on. But Kwame, he go do some illegal under the rug shit. Ain't no different than corruption that every other president. Because y'all trying to hit Joe Biden with conspiracy theories with his brother over there. Building land and constructions and embezzling money. Think about it. The presidency, the monarchies, everybody got caught up in the charades of the bullshit. Because temptation is out there. Money, lust, and them motherfucking facades. Gucci, Lucci, and Coochie. Materialistic, fast wishes and bitches. Got y'all mind state fucking twisted of realistic shit. And I ain't preaching. I'm just seeing it for what it is. You sadistic, in the way ass these motherfuckers need to be murdered quick. If the COVID don't do it, how y'all gonna say this is right and this is wrong, then y'all worship? Have y'all ever checked yourselves and said, man, look, this shit, I'm finna wipe this whole pot. They keep putting politicians in your yard. I done seen politicians pay for a funeral just to talk about voting them back in. So you paid for this funeral so you could raise a campaign? Dirty motherfuckers. Y'all too ignorant to say. I done seen pastors preach past the orphan trail around 4 times and then say we're going to have a fundraiser for the kids skating. It was on the way to, I had to leave before I seen it go around 5 more times. Life, death, and wealth, temptation, your flesh weak. Y'all stand and say, oh, that's deep because he's saying it. Oh, that's deep because he doing it. Why other niggas didn't participate when that turned and kill them motherfucking wicked masters here? We had them motherfuckers. Why Nat Turner had to take it upon himself to see I'ma sacrifice my life as a sacrificial lamb because these motherfuckers taxing my black ass like Uncle Sam. And they wicked and they hypocritical to their own fucking country. Do it take us to be incarcerated away from our loved ones and kin ones for us to see the truth? That how they really treat us? How they fucked up us? How they do it take for us to sit down and just look? So your mind state should be just like King James, just like George Washington, just like all the other ones you say great leaders. If that's so you should be killing, jacking, doing everything. Oh, but I'm wrong for saying that. But George and them done it. Y'all idolize and worship him. And the general sure set laws in effect. Check your proclamation of it in your constitutional rights. It'll never change. All they doing is add on. They won't repeal it. They won't walk and won't give you reparations. But we'll segregate you. And working on it in other straight forms of fact. Now it's just done in a mental form because niggas ready to get it on. Remember, niggas got Dracos, choppers, the same thing the army got, the same thing in the hood. And niggas up to no good there. Knock your ass off live. The reality of we all gonna die. If you ain't a twin nigga, you came into this world by your goddamn self, so you gonna leave this bitch by yourself. Unless it was a simultaneous kill. I pray for the vicious attacks and different things on America, but at the same time, these people see how y'all doing, and then y'all conspire, and now we call sacrificial lambs, we victims of somebody else's frame setup. And y'all don't even see the shit because y'all too done worshiping it. Vote him in because he gonna skin and grin your pockets. Line them up. Same way with Trump. Trump had all these people when he was running for campaign, all the way from Ben Carson to Jersey Mayor to this person to the woman he was bashing, Beatty. All the motherfuckers was up against him until he greased their pocket. All of them campaigned with him till he got in office. Ain't no way y'all would told me Trump was gonna be Hillary Clinton. It just wasn't. After a nigga that funded her husband campaign too. And then he jumped ship. He left that party and went on to the Republican. Y'all read y'all history, research it. I'm only in fine-tuning it because it really don't matter. Because I see how y'all niggas chit and chatter. Y'all stuck on the flesh because it's weak. Y'all flesh is weak. You know hard booty ass niggas is marks. Trust me, I know. I've been there with you before. You talk to police, you work with police, you do, and then run the streets like you a fucking beast. Niggas, you niggas is squatting ass bitch motherfuckers. I know you is. Check it. I checked your record. Why I know you not? I can name every motherfucker from the Detroit East to the motherfucking streets. I done read the Don Divas, the Feds, anything else you want to say. Horsome Jones to Donald Goins. And I know you fake mother. And just like I read up on, he cut a check. Man, get the fuck out of here with that U.S. bull. Y'all paving the history. Y'all laying the railroad tracks over land y'all took over. That's why y'all shot, killed, Western Cowboy days, everything. Wells Fargo, it was a lick. You motherfuckers so corrupted with it, and the temptation so weak and vulnerable and gullible. Y'all so, naive to the point. And I say y'all because I'm not falling victim to y'all sadistic ways, y'all faggot bitch ass tensions. Y'all motherfucking know your girls. Y'all want to use a nigga that ain't gonna get it up that bitch. Stay your stinking ass over there. Go clean your pussy, all you broke bitch. I'm gonna always go hard to paint for myself because I'ma live and die. And if you ain't down with me, get the fuck away from me. You ain't no friend of me. You ain't kin to me. You ain't shit to me. I'm a foster child and I feel that way since day one. Nigga, I will check. Now check how I'm gonna let the record reflect on your bitch ass, you stupid looking motherfuckers. I don't respect you. I don't respect the law. I don't respect the Constitution. I don't respect it. However, I'll abide by it. I just don't respect it because I know the truth about it. I ain't under no bulletproof podium. I ain't in no million member. I know a million motherfuckers say, ain't nobody done shit for me. Again, ain't nobody gave me shit for my birthday. You fake ass niggas I call homeboys, that ain't no homeboy shit. Temptations, y'all falling victim for some pussy ass bitches that don't give a fuck about y'all or me. They fucking jumping from one dick from the hood to hood because they mean no good. And if they got kids, their baby nose is running and they ain't doing them but squatting and fucking and sucking. And you don't think that's true? Well, check her lineup, you stupid motherfuckers. Check her motherfucking lineup and check yours. And then y'all arguing, shooting, killing of a bitch. Don't give a fuck about you. Suck compared your dick to the other niggas. And then pillow talk to him about the bullshit you be on. And I told her, she fucked you in your ass, you bitch ass motherfucker. So now you the sucker. You buster ass motherfuckers. That's how temptation is. It's weak, it's vulnerable, it talks, it cheats, it lies, it's sin, it's sinful ways, it's reality, it hits you in a spiritual sin till you think your spirit is correct and nobody else's is right, but you just want his mercy and salvation because your bitch ass scared to die. That's all it is. You don't know when, how, and what. So you scared, so you trying to reach out to King James, Noble Drew Ali, Nat Turner, anybody a great hero. But he's a zero, you stupid motherfucker. If I go slang them bean pies and shit on a corner and I don't make no money, but gotta give it to the temple in Chicago to the minister, and I ain't eating, I'ma feel like Betty Shabazz telling Malcolm X, bitch, you broke. You can't even pay a car note. I done boom and pump this bitch up with my voice, and now I can't get shit a taster's choice. But the great Elijah Muhammad sit up there with 20 bad bitches with kids from every nationality. And it's always the yellow motherfuckers, the pro-black motherfuckers. But y'all leaving one thing out. It ain't race, it's opportunity. And every man is pursuit of money. If he ain't just a spiritual dummy. You stupid motherfuckers. Everybody talking, that ain't about, well, you be broke and let me get your money. Y'all had an ignorant shit to say. Why? Money buy happiness? It can't. Go somewhere and just don't worry about stressing. Money could buy you some pussy. Money could go buy you, if you got, Magic had AIDS. Now that nigga swole as a pumpkin. Got theaters, TGI, got so much shit more after he confessed he had AIDS. I don't understand y'all mind state. What's up, James? Because what's up, Big Wing? Yeah, I'm going in on a purpose because temptation our flesh weak and we still gullible and vulnerable to these sadistic ass, hoe ass niggas and bitches and the white man's teaching to believe this is the way. Nigga, I'm a coach. Wink, you've been knowing me since day one. I've been a coach since day one. How can you not come to my gym and produce? You have to produce. I don't even like to go to Big Baby. How y'all doing? You welcome to Voice Hot Take. You've been going in on Facebook. I had to see some shit. Hey, real uncut big facts like that morning shit. I have to bring it to the real because I gotta be realistic. Y'all keep sucking dick, hangman swinging from these co-signing, dick riding. This nigga giving you 10 on pump 9, you bitch ass nigga. You ain't even getting paid for self-service or tip. Cause you too motherfucking caught up. You talking about all the bitches he fucked and you ain't fucked one. You riding the nut. I can't understand this type of shit y'all be on. for the sake of God, because your flesh is weak, you're vulnerable, you're gullible, you're far for anything. And a man with no guidance is a fucking wandering man. And you scared bitch ass niggas, scared to die. That's why y'all blowing my goddamn natural high. Excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to be this rude on a Sunday. I'm finna go take my ass to church, sit there and pray with my mom. Because I understand I got to calm my spirit, because you motherfuckers too near not to hear. And then when I go out there, I see the same bullshit reappearing. Vote him back in office, and he ain't set shit up shop in the city. You a pity to life doing that dumb shit. It's just like the casino. You're walking in, you're walking out with nothing. But trying to succumb, stress yourself, how I'm going to make these numbers back up. It's just like you lost, just like a nigga lost on your phone. Man, that's the first thing I see when a nigga, this what y'all do with that phone mean everything to y'all. I see girl could text faster than I'm talking. Hey, temptation. That phone has fucked y'all mind of social media. Boom, boom, boom. That's what it done. Shot the shit out y'all. Y'all just living through it now. Everybody this motherfucker, everybody this motherfucker, everybody this motherfucker. I got on this motherfucker, I ain't got but 4 views on YouTube. I'm telling y'all subscribe. Y'all don't gotta like me. I gotta do this because I'm on a spiritual connection with my 2 dead sons. So yeah, it don't matter though. Nobody gotta come on this bitch now. I'm gonna do it on the strength of this is my outlet. I wrote this. 18 years of prison, hard-bitten, indigent, you bitch-ass niggas. I would have sacrificed my life on the streets for you. I done been in shootouts, I done been in so much shit with y'all. And this is the thanks a nigga got. Hey, behind them walls and fences, I ain't hear from y'all. I didn't hear from you. Now y'all want me to smoke a blunt, dick rot, nigga. It's a 24-hour virus. Get the fuck away from me. Because that's the bitch shit temptation. I'll be the car fucking with you contagious-ass motherfuckers. I'm not familiar with him. I don't want to say he this person, because you saying that Mr. Lewis, big baby. I gotta check on. I've been seeing his petitions and stuff, but I'm not. I done seen the whole ass police chiefs come up in here, and they the crooked. Them same motherfuckers walk me in the dark. We ain't even gonna go there. I don't like to go there. My person's. I wouldn't vote in. Nigga, you need to run it. They ain't gonna come to your hood. Them niggas ain't set up shop with you. Them niggas ain't been on the blocks. Them politicians. I hate the politician guys because y'all know the education role, but y'all don't know the streets. Y'all ain't versatile. I'm highly educated. Not saying I'm smart. I just experienced with wisdom. But I got street sense and my heart bricked up. I'm ready to go through it all. I'm ready to fix your bitch ass up and whatever it takes, nigga. Because I'm not cut like these fake ass politicians that's dick right. They come into your hood with a pistol or security like they... Man, let me give y'all an example. Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, them the toughest niggas out. Ray J, these are Puff Daddy. All these are security. I ain't never seen them niggas walk around in the hood with no good. Like Blade Icewood, some of the niggas that go in your hood. You see what happened when they do that? You see what happened? This is what I'm talking about. Temptation, your flesh weak. You bitch ass niggas. Y'all don't go nowhere without security. Y'all go in a club. Y'all got 500,000 niggas with y'all. Like y'all in the hood. If you politicians the same guy, if you real nigga, go in the killing fields. Stand there on the blocks and talk to the hustlers. Go in there without arterial motors like I'm gonna set you up or I'm doing this for a campaign. Come in there real. Have you seen Eric May standing there where you was at? Have you asked yourself that week? Have he been there and reformed prisons? But y'all giving meat meals and Kim Kardashian? Applaud him for reforming prison. So Andrew Bay, I can name a lot of me. I fought crack commission laws, Huntington West ratio. I have to. You say he was in the hood. I want to see if he was in the hood. That means if I never heard of him, I heard of him, but shit, I haven't heard of him. That means he wasn't in the hood that much. Cause I can name Chambers, Friend, anybody from hoods, Jews, Reese. You want to get the name of them with me, big baby? Why I ain't heard of? I ain't gonna vote him in because you said it. Obama got voted in. He didn't run Chicago, and that was your black president. Y'all dick rolled Michelle Obama. What she do? She just put apples in the goddamn vending machines, cut Pepsi, she just got us on a healthy fitness. But look at her. She's a multi-billionaire now. Her speeches cost $200, and you don't hear about Michelle nothing but trying on girls' outfits and going to the View. How is that represented? When have you seen Obama coming to K-Town and Cicero? Obama Trump got a lot of niggas out, but you ain't gonna vote him in. The point I'm saying to y'all, if it reflects, that's when it's gonna. I'm gonna tell y'all, cancer. Let me give y'all an example so y'all don't misunderstand. And we don't gotta verbatim. Cancer is the earth plagues, but you're not gonna feel it till it hit home. So you can vote for him. You can have everything, all the pledge for him. But if I didn't see him move a community, I had basketball players that I personally know that went to the league, but they put back in their community. Do you understand what I'm saying? I wrote the commission to change crack laws. It was 100-to-1 ratio when I got indicted. Me and my ex-wife, she's a former teacher. She's been teaching for 36 years. That's how I met her. She was my daughter teacher. I'm in law books for writing Jennifer Graham. I was under the Truth and Sentence, John Neal. I went to, and I was federal indicted under crack law. They had us under stances. It didn't go like that with me. They got me because the vice caught me. They blamed dope on me. So I was always under dope. This how I stuck my fingers at Harlem, Green, Kendall, and Mayfield, and the rest of Flint fame. Because I don't. That's what y'all got me on. I was facing 3 counts of indictment. All of them was under the 100-to-1 ratio crack law. They wanted me to tell on the ARAS, but once they brought us together, I was already caught. I was already in the state. I paroled to the feds under an extradition. I went straight to the feds. I was only down with a 2-4 for possession with intent to deliver, which hoe-ass, court-appointed, habitual devil, court-appointed, got me to plead guilty, telling me, do it, you don't have priors. At the time, I was so young and naive to laws that I jumped on it. I could stay free, but I did not. At the same time, I was under indictment. That was to contain me. They was building the indictment. How I know I had 3 counts of indictment? One had to get dropped because it was microphone cassettes. Niggas was saying they was me while I was going to see the parole board in the state. At our thing, they said, no, that's not. He couldn't have been. My lawyer had to stand there. And we got with the interpreters, and this is what the interpreters told us. This is all they got. Bob never supplied us with cocaine to this day, and I'm saying this live. Now, was he a dope fiend ass nigga to me? Man, that nigga I'm just talking shit. Tuesday. But, so, your word and that the feds' whole indictment was misconstrued. That's all I'm telling y'all. So, propaganda is out there. But because it floats for you, it may not float for nobody else. I'm not saying that's the case. Obama freed you, but Trump freed 300 motherfuckers. Did you put a black and white title on it? Obama couldn't say in Chicago. Think about the bitches wasn't even fucking the gangsters doing the time Chirac. But y'all go put him in and run 52 states, and he can't even run one. State of Illinois. As a senator. He should have been, as a running for president, he should have been cracking down, making shit. Just, if you got to go stand on the set yourself, nigga, you got Secret Service. No matter where you go. You ain't got to put a wall up. Go stand at the border a few times. You think they don't come that way? That's what I'm saying. See, y'all niggas, let Ed Mays go stand in the hood. You think the niggas going to set up shop on that block? When Mac Taylor came, I had to respect him. He was the coolest Fifth Ward city councilman I know, Mac, because he'd tell me, look, nigga, get your stupid black ass off the block. I thought I had the blocks. No, I didn't have Dayton AV soda. Why I didn't? I didn't pay city taxes on it. I didn't own it. And the vice showed me I was a stupid ass hustler. A dumbass, broke ass. Why? Because if I'm trying to get a hustle and go buy rims, clothes, and gear, and I ain't got a job for it to appear for that, nigga, I ain't paying taxes, you ain't no law-abiding citizen. It's just a matter of time for your dumb ass get cracked. And then when you get cracked in the county, you get out in 5 minutes because they're PFI case. Now you a snitch, now you a bitch, now you this. Temptation. It's weak. tell me about what a nigga, let me know and see what he do. And by now, I'm not naive. Again, I can name most of the gangsters. I can name all the way to, you want me to tell you about La Castana's, Don the Commission, you want me to tell you how to Bozzy, I can tell you. So why I never heard of them? That's why I'm on this show, because I want y'all to interact and be able to feed me so I can learn. I'm not saying I got the answers. You do. You do. But if genius asks questions, Google give you results. So on with the bullshit. Temptation is weak. The temptation is there. The flesh is weak. King James had a version and y'all bought into it. George Washington framed it and y'all bought into it. So now I wouldn't even respect the politician because it's a gimmick. You have to buy them. Can y'all all understand what I'm saying? They're under, if they don't, they lose their job. They're in the field where it was framed up for them to be habitual liars. And what I call hypocritical. It's a democracy under no foolproof. And that's what these dictators like Osama and them. See, y'all got to think. Osama bin Laden and them, they was funded by our CIA. The USA CIA funded the militia group. Same stories like Oliver North scandals and stuff. We go form little malicious group to take our problems since we can't personally get them ours. So that's what happens. He got 150 brothers, all on multi-billionaires. And they repeat the system of America's and us gullible temptation. We the only ones don't stick. We let everything invade us, and then we invade our own spirits, our own inner selves, because our temptation is weak. We think Gucci and Versace, they don't give a fuck about you, but you ready to go shoot a nigga in the club over a goddamn chain, over materialistic, and do the rest of your life. Everybody lose. Your mama, your family, the victim. It's a lose-lose situation. However, George and them set it up that way, so I ain't gonna knock your hustle. I'll be hypocritical, because my shit stank too. Nigga, I had to give, I'm from the pavement, nigga. Malcolm X slogan, by all means necessary. I don't want to sound, Stefan Clark, what's up, my Wesley fan? I don't want to sound hypocritical, but the temptation is out there. So my slogan to you, Malcolm X, by all means necessary. Get yours, because in my breed, I gotta get mine. In my Tupac, you gotta get yours. Get yours. I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind. I like that. I'll play that for y'all. Y'all know this is gonna be Tupac and breed, cause y'all know I like to keep it a little street here. Why didn't I have that? See how the mind takes y'all. What's up, Steph? And Wink, you always willing. I love how Wink, because you a deep ass young brother, man. And when I say that, you old man now, but Wink has, I watch and I follow his page, because that's my guy. He drops jewels that y'all ain't even recognize. But what reflects you, get them to see you and Eric. Y'all get out there and voice it. Let them see, let me see where you come from. Because if I ran, it's a lot of niggas gonna tell you, man, I ran. Man, I'm setting that bitch off like the 4th of July. And it's more validity behind it. That's why I'm trying to stay away from this shit. I don't want to go shit that ain't got a bunch of beautiful women. Sin Picado. I'm just talking shit. Call me the Black Hue. Because that pussy and money always move me. Temptation, the flesh is weak. So y'all can talk y'all talk. But last time that put more happiness on my face than any of y'all conversation. I mean, y'all, then what y'all coming, man? Pussy and money always move me. Because the flesh is weak. Temptation is out there. But come on over here, Smurfette, Major Red, and Puppeteer. And we always going to be financially stable. Because I'm going to hook shit up like the motherfucking Comcast cable. I'm just talking shit while I was looking for this breed of Tupac. That's my shit. Y'all rest in peace, both of them. Them niggas was the realest niggas with this shit ever done. I was bumping that shit 24/7 back then. Breed was a personal friend of mine. I never met Tupac individually, but I mean, let's just say I come to contacts with some of the people I know came close to contact. And I only meeting them personally a few times. Let's just say when Breed and them performed at the Windmill, I was on my way there. When it came to, I always fuck it up. Huh? Just breathing too far, y'all. Temptation. You gotta get yours. I'm having flashbacks and all that. Listen what they say. Now I think this came out somewhere like 93, 94, y'all. Y'all know I keep fine-tuning my lyrics and shit. Now no, I ain't saying I'm right accurate, or I could Google it to check it. Cause Mike was a busy tried playing. That's what I'm saying. When you in the spotlight, y'all just worship these niggas. What's up, Antoine? Y'all my fam, man. Y'all coming on here, man. And I'm just breathing. Hey, Wink, I appreciate it. Keep breathing. I'm gonna have to meet Karen Weaver. I seen Karen do her thing. I'm gonna have to meet these personal people, but I never met them personally. I've seen some of the actions. So I'll talk over what I was saying. These politicians, I would have to personally meet them because I like Karen Weaver. She done a lot of great things during this water crisis, and as her term was going on and during the ending of it, I seen her doing her due diligence as the water pipes and the lead things. She was doing her homework. I'm not personally aware of all her every action. I'm not going to say this because this person must follow her or vote for her. None of that. I'm saying that on the strength of I seen some of her actions over the course of her mayoral term. Some of the other ones. I'm not bashing no election. Only ones I do know who y'all worship and stuff that can put in the work for this land is George in there. And I respect George Washington in there because they was cold with it. They just let me know y'all ain't no different than me as a black nigga. I got to get it by all means necessary under the Malcolm X law. No disrespect. I got to get mine. You got to get yours. I keep my mind on my money. Money on my mind. I ain't going to say the rest. I'll let them do it. Money on my mind. Finger on the trigger, nigga. Hand on my nine. Smoking blunt to skunk. Making holes and pumps and only underground funk. Out of my trunk. Over up. Bitches getting bitches. Miss me with a lot. Picture me living out my life as a buster. I'd rather pop up a shot from my Glock and blast motherfuckers. I'm in a thug life, baby. I'm homeless. Choking off window. Trying to keep my focus. Don't let that bullshit work. Y'all was here. I ain't got no word. Game, so I'm hustling. Pour out some liquor for my niggas. Tupac is still struggling. My nigga breathe new the time. It don't get no realer, y'all. What they saying? You gotta get yours. I gotta get mine. Get yours. You might have to make slow. By all means necessary. Just make it make sense. Just make it make sense, y'all. Breeze saying, and now I'm saying, take heed, cause I meant the expertise, individual skills got me on the money, huh? Broke, smoking out again, roll tight in the Philly, but I be getting high, comatose, asking myself, why do I get so high? No, I got to get out and get some. Don't ever recall graduating at all. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a disappointment to y'all. The temptation's there, the flesh is weak. Situations I speak can get deep, deep, deep. Now that's just a freestyle off that pocket and breathe. I let y'all know I keep it motherfucking realistic. Even though sometimes I try to parade them history with today's time, biblical time. It's not so much as that. It's not to say Wink and Eric May's not right. Wink is a deep brother, so I know he gonna bring the truth with the truth because he speak facts. When he bag your voice. But where was she at? My taste is choice. Perfect. Miss Perfect. Well, I ain't gonna deviate. Big facts, big facts. That's what I'm based on. I gotta hit y'all realistic because y'all got the game misconstrued. And now it's an issue. Now it's a real issue. And I'm gonna fix it. Let's match wits. I'm gonna fix it quick. Because if it's gonna get murdered quick. I'm gonna dead the situation. And if it detonates him, y'all know I'm a flash. That's why I don't fuck with motherfuckers. Because you don't hold my attention. And that's why, I'm one of the motherfuckers bro, man, I always worry about my, here go my little bro, I had cuz on the phone, now I got bro, there go my mother, man, you don't hurry up and call me. I want to hear from, because I've been sick, so y'all ain't seen me. I was ill, I had what they call something, I shook out, I got all my shots, everything, something knocked me, put me on my back, hell, it dropped me. I couldn't even get on my motherfucking game to go. So just say, for cut a long story short, I'm back. I got a little swagger back. So now, let me see if I got my mojo. You know what I'm saying? The whammy took me down. But I'm back in my Sammy Davis voice. Yeah, I know. I want y'all to understand the temptations out there. Y'all have to stand strong through it all. The flesh is weak. Y'all may not understand it, but you hearing it from me. Bro, what it do? I don't know, man. I'm talking to my people. Since I only got 50 minutes in at some show, how would you like to tell me how the temptation is real, but the flesh is weak? Would you like to share it with my podcast family? We live now.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely would.
Go ahead.
Okay. I say, you say, what's the temptation?
I'm going to say it like this. Temptation is out there, right? But your flesh is so weak and vulnerable for it. What tempts you and you always fall victim to it? That's a good way of putting it down. Like a kid in the candy store. Do you think I could put my little 4, 5, 3-year-old in the candy store with beautiful rainbow colored candies? What you think is, how strong do you think it's going to be before that kid? Do you understand what I'm saying now? Not to compare you to the same scenario.
I was about to tell you. How this works is, a good scenario, a good example of this is basically, we always, the flesh is weak. I mean, kind of, like the flesh is, you can say, kind of like for materialistic things, like jewelry and clothes and lotion and socks, you know, and flip flops. That's what kind of like the flesh is for. You know, you can get a burn and you can get a cut. That's okay. She starts hurting when you can get a scar that on your skin. That's okay.
Right.
So flesh is weak. You know what I'm saying? But when you get a mental scar or an emotional scar or you break a leg, that's when things start to get more than just flesh deep or what we call skin deep.
Woo, yeah, I understand clearly, and that's a great way to put it.
So when you say the flesh is weak, the flesh is weak because it gets all of these little marks and scars and it gets way ugly and bruised up and sunburned. But all of the strong parts, your bones and your emotions and your mind, the stuff you need to work on and build and get stronger is and the things that's gonna keep you in good wealth and health and all of that good stuff is the things we don't see.
Right.
And the strongest things really, our mind, our brain, our bones. You know
that's so real, man. How you put it, I like how you dress that. And the skin can be broke. It's just like a cut, like a minor cut or something. Your flesh can be broke that easy, like your skin. Like I got a scratch right here. I was reaching for my seatbelt and scratching myself. Your skin can break that easily. Bro elaborated and clarified it, and I like the way he dropped it because these jewels is deep. Go ahead and finish it on it, bro.
So I definitely, that's the way that I look at it. A lot of people work on skin cleansing and bleaching their skin tone. For Michael Jackson, appear more this way, and a lot of people put emphasis on the shoes, how much they shoes and they jeans and they shirt cost. But inside your mind, right? Inside your heart not pure. Inside you really not loyal to anyone, not even your own family. Inside. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like you can have on $1,000 outfit and have HIV.
That's real, bro. That's so real. Man, my brother breathing on y'all on a Sunday afternoon. And I clarify that when he say the things, the temptation is so weak and vulnerable that y'all misconstrued as it's a good thing. And it can be if it's beneficial or it makes sense. Right or wrong, bro?
Right.
Now, if it's not making any sense, why would you continue on with it? Such as what we was talking about our politicians. Now, they get us in office. We got Biden in office, and y'all tripped on Trump. But our gas price, y'all ain't stressed about none of this shit. But Trump racist. And that's all y'all based it on. Again, I ain't campaigning for Trump. I don't fuck with the devil. I just know he disrupted what y'all had going on in the Donna Commission. That's DC, that is. And I ain't never seen no shit where the whites rush their own shit. Now that's some real shit right there. The niggas had to sit back on that one and say, God damn, let the record reflect. Hey, they said you get this nigga, Pac said you get this niggas pissed, we burn this bitch. Well, goddamn it, y'all had them Billy Bob devil motherfuckers ready to test some shit out. NRA, that's the National Rifle Association. Y'all better get that shit right. The motherfuckers, when y'all got the mics up tight, ain't no more terrorists. We can sit back, y'all, and let them motherfuckers get this shit. If y'all let the whites fix their own shit and quit being house niggas and puppet ass niggas and let them fix their shit that we built, motherfuckers, the temptation might not be there as bad. It might be then what I call makes sense. You motherfuckers so corrupted in y'all mind state that y'all just keep on fueling the fire with gas, kerosene, nitrous, TNT, and dynamite. It doesn't make sense if y'all trying to put the motherfucker out. The problem will fix the situation, but right now we're dealing with the, what I call succumb to temptation. My brother broke it down. Go ahead and get the microphone, bro.
And I mean, a lot of people work on their outer appearance, but and what they look like and what they feel like outwardly, but nobody works on nothing inside. Right.
Our inner self, what he's saying, we so caught up on what we wearing on the outside of things as far as materialistic. There we go with materialistic. I address that. Materialistic. Y'all can't tell me this bitch gotta have Y7, Chanel. She could go, and then she go to Macy's, Rainbows, and Family Dollars and put on something, and it could fit her shape. Vice versa. We got to go Gucci, Prada, YSL, Balenciaga, just to go to Ruth Chris to shop out at Big Beaver Road somewhere just to get her to look our way. Or we got to be sitting on some shoes or driving News Foreign whip with the latest motherfucker edition with no motherfucker but a key clip. And we got to have an iPhone that's got 5 gigabytes. Though she ain't fucking with us. So that means our game ain't tight. Temptation. Do y'all understand? I'm giving y'all scenarios that the white man laugh at us niggas on. Because we caught up on materialistic. Now let's go with the fast cars and bitches. Now these bitches in the club got 7 to 8 babies. Ain't none of them finna get up for school tomorrow because she in the club. And then she trying to turn the happy hour into the after hour. Into the after hour into making another baby. Because a nigga, if you go to the club, what you in there for? A drink and a freak. I mean, that's my approach. I don't even need 15 minutes. And then when I go in, that's the front door to the back entrance. And when I'm coming in, I'm very important. So where's the VIP treatment? So, with that being said, we're going to address that like that. What I'm up in there for is my next thing. The baddest bitch. The most exclusive with. Not caring what she got going on with. Because my flesh is weak and the temptation is out there. Now, is my game more diverse? Baby, can I hold your attention just with a drink? Another drink? To a breath stink? You understand what I'm saying? Taste this choice. Y'all hearing it from me because it's just a view. Temptation is out there. The flesh. Vice versa. She sizing me up for my pockets. Me and my own boys used to say, we're going to put an ounce of blow in this pocket. We're going to put about, I'm going to say back then, we would walk around with, let's say, 4 or 5 bands so easy in this pocket and just have them knotted up and see which one she go for. Shit, I might not even, I should have no drawers on just to see. We used to see how many females we could fuck in one day. So we used to do the dumbest shit. I had one of my partners used to just go get 5, 7, 8 Coogee sweaters. Go pay VIP and change them every time we go in and out the engine. So, and we are standing in front, go to the mall, just stand in front of Victoria's Secret. Baby, what you want? Put your number on this Senate thing. So don't tell me we didn't have a way of macking them. By even financial gains with memes. Even though I felt short-ended of stick. Because I was always giving up my motherfucking end. So, what you want to talk to me, bro? My fault. Go ahead and finish.
So, I'm glad you was talking about this. Because, yeah, I stopped. And a lot of it, people think that I'm depressed or I don't have the money or something like that. But nah, that's not it. I had a conversation with my brother a year ago, and me personally, I brought kids into this world, and I'm not spending a few $1,000s on an outfit and to appear this way to people, or spending a few $1,000s on something that is not mine, or spending money that I don't have on something that's not mine. And I can spend that type of money on something that's mine, i.e. my kids or myself. Right. And to impress other people that I really don't know, to try to get them to persuade them to,
right.
Fulfill my fleshly desires.
Right. That's another form. You know, you spoil the child, you spoil the ride, so to speak.
Right.
Carter, get the kids. A lot of people do that. They put their kids on the way of means that they don't even exist. You putting this in your means that, are you going, like me, I lost 2 of my sons, and may they rest in peace. Chase, and I say this to say because I chose the streets over being a father to my family. And before I knew it, I thought that was the way to do it. I thought my path was right. The trade of drugs, the drug game. Well, I'm not speaking on nobody. I'm saying my actions and my actions only. I thought that was my means of support to support my family. And whatever it took, robbing, jacking, stealing, killing, whatever it took to take care of my family, damn it, I was fucked. But they only needed daddy and his attention. I work, man. I've been like, I ain't gonna say like, I've been working since I was shit. I could work a job as long as they gonna pay me when I clock that clock. Cause if they don't, I'm coming back for mine. Now I'm gonna make sure I'm getting a safe spot out there. If that was a fast food restaurant, that was just in my example back then. So they knew to pay me. I ain't never gonna have no problem. Now if I knew about taxes some of the days back then, I'd probably be a lot more paid. But the point I'm saying, off minimum wages at the time. I started with $3.75, $5.25. Don't tell me minimum wages wasn't that low. I can remember when the stamp was even lower. But the point I'm pointing out to y'all is, temptation, my lure of temptation was the materialistic fast cars and bitches, and I'm not seeking out my family best interests, supporting my family. I hold myself accountable, and they may not be some situations such as death. I hold myself accountable for my actions, because my actions is what caused some of the things to exist. My temptation was weak to the street game versus little did I know that was easier, working harder, what I call working harder than going out in that street. Because look at my shit now. Gray knots. I ain't gonna call them sack jacking knots, but trust me, a nigga done told me every day they was gonna kill me, so I can't even worry about that straight. I got to work. So if that's the worry, that's out the question. Now the next thing I'm pointing out, because the temptation was so weak and vulnerable and gullible, and thought I was caught up, and thought that was my way and means to support my family, I paid drastically, dearly. I lost 2 sons. I done 18 years, 11 months in the penitentiary. State bars, wire fences, barbed wire, bricks, whatever you want. 7, 5, 6 in that order. Federal and state. I don't have nothing to account for, like a reminiscent memory of all the pains. A reminiscent memory. I don't even have I think a leather coat from some of the days. And they'll tell you I stayed. And people have told me, man, I thought that used to be your father was a kid. No, I stayed what they call in the latest fashion. So whatever at the time, if you had the jewelry on, if I wanted it, I bought it off you. I ain't so much asked to tell you. It's best we can negotiate. So with that being said, my sons, if I had to rob 62s, I would go hit a lick just to go pay for make sure my baby's out of bed. In them days before I got hit and arrested, I did send money, always send walking. I just didn't give them my undivided attention. I'd have had my daughter on the set with me. I was gonna say some other shit, but we ain't got to go realistically because some people know it's real like that. But our mind state, our flesh is weak. We tend to do, bro. You want to say some more things? So when he addressed about his family and the depiction of him, I'm here to share some shit where I lost traumatically, drastically, fatalically, all because of some of my action. My actions set along the course because they wouldn't even be here if I wasn't performing in that pussy. Understand? Now, if I did, to be a man up and be a father, a dad. Since I wanted that pleasure, that moment of pleasure, instant gratification, that nut, that fuck. You understand? So with that being said, y'all, I just want to clarify on top of what my brother was saying as far as spoiling the child, materialistic, and then other niggas fuck over. They gonna try to jack them, and you put your child in harm's way because I know niggas will get jacked at the bus stop just for some joy or anything, or just in school for his leather 8-ball pelly. I know niggas that got their Ewings killed for their Ewings. Patrick Ewing, back in that day though. So stop playing. It feels as real. You putting yourself in situations that, and again, I done seen it from the poorest position. Again, if my sons went in the audit carts for the quarters, do you think I feel that? And me being, in my mind state, a boss ass nigga I am. I came from the 20 off 100 sack days to try. I probably could get front of push bricks in many ways. However, I could display if I was to sell, distribute aid or a bed to distribute crack cocaine or any other type of form of drugs, which I'm not, because if I did, I'd be will work, sign food, and booming COVID pills first. I think them will boom better than anything right now, especially when that COVID. I was just on some strategic shit. Y'all don't say a nigga ain't playing strategize to get ahead because temptation is real and the flesh is, I'm gonna say sometimes when temptation's hit, it's dead. Temptation can take the best of you, kill it. Some of these niggas get caught up over some George, man, and one get caught victimized that way or another. I done seen niggas get set a play up on Facebook Market and neither one of them is here to tell a story. You understand? Can y'all understand? That's all I'm saying to y'all. The flesh is weak, y'all. And it's out there. For those who's not recognizing it, please do. Bruh, do you have any more cause it's my brother being featured. I always got to make sure you live. Do you got anything else you want to share with us, bruh?
I've been preaching it for a few weeks because
what's that?
I've been preaching this for a few weeks because it became a big thing to me. I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of personal. I'm gonna tell you that offline, but I was going through some things, and what I had to realize was this is a big thing that I think a lot of people don't know the word. They don't know what it means.
What's that?
They use the word self-accountability.
Self-accountability.
If I leave you all with any note, if I leave you with any note to center your life around,
right?
Center your life around self-accountability.
Right, bro. That's so motherfucking real.
Center your life around self-accountability.
That's
That's really the note that I you know, if I was leaving on, that'd be the note that I center your life around self-accountability.
And I will respect that note. It's so wholehearted. Center yourself around. You have to admit, and I'll clarify that one. Because self-accountability is first and foremost. It should be in your heart, in each and individual heart, and first and foremost. Self-accountability is your help, being able to admit and own up to your own actions. You don't need no spiritual attack. You don't need a spiritual God. You don't need nothing to say, this is my heart, this is my mind state, this is where I stand, this is who I'm going to work with. And before you help anybody else, you got to help self. The temptation, you won't be as gullible, you won't be as weak, you won't be as naive, you won't be as vulnerable, you won't be none of the above. You will be able to, what they call, own up to self-accountability. That's what my brother, is that what you stressing, bro? Is that what you stressing, bro?
Huh?
Is that what you stressing, self-accountability?
Self-accountability.
Deep.
I'm talking about life would be so much easier if people, I'm talking about men, women, self-accountability. Man, listen, I'm about to tell you, sometimes, and I'm glad that God gave me the intelligence and the IQ to even understand that it wouldn't be, I don't think a lot of people understand, this is going to hit home when I say this. It wouldn't be so many fucked up kids if we didn't have so many fucked up parents.
Ooh, good Lord.
Oh shit.
Don't strike, don't you hear? Hey, didn't I just admit up to my self-accountability as far as being loving, nurturing, a parent, attentive, and giving my child attention? Go ahead, bro. You just struck nerves right there. That's gonna have motherfuckers arguing and cussing your ass out. And I'm gonna say I was featured.
And I'm rough. You know what I'm saying? I'm rough. Like I'm talking about, even if you was 300 pounds, even if you was Shaq, you would probably have to show me what it. You know what I'm saying? That's
in our DNA. See, we brothers. We know we don't play. Can't say promise tomorrow or the next day. So we just go and live by what we call temptation or whatever place.
Right. So I say that to say, one time I had went so long into my life in so many years without actually genuinely hugging someone. Besides, the only time that I hugged somebody was like, you know, bitches hugging me or somebody saying hi or bye or me saying I'm
finding love in all the wrong places. Right.
So with that being said,
or fake ass love and hugs in the wrong places. Go ahead.
When I finally got a hug, I just kind of, I'm grown by this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 20s. When I finally got a hug, a genuine hug, I just broke down.
Fuji.
I hadn't felt what that felt in so long. So can you imagine what that does to a kid for you to say, sit your ass down. You're being wrong. Whoop the kid's ass. You say hi and bye to him. You tell him good night. Wrong the kid until he about 18 and he graduating, so you give him a genuine hug. Can you imagine what that does to a kid? That's the same thing as putting somebody in the penitentiary and letting them in solitary confinement.
Right. You mentally scarring. Fucking them up.
Mentally scarring.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't know this because you don't know this because your parents did it to you. So you feel it's okay to call your kids bitches at home.
Right. No, I'm not. I never call mine. I don't get that. My daughter, she grown. She tell you, Daddy ain't gonna talk to me like that. Especially not. Her little girl.
The women think it's okay to say to call the girls when they get out of line bitches and hoes and beat them up and you gotta do this but now let me take it back to self accountability, right? We can always nobody can keep you from seeing your kids.
Right.
As a man.
Right.
So let's get back to
and if they do say some whole ass bitches, that's who they with or whoever they grandparent, whatever. That's foul. Don't keep a man out of child's life.
They can say that too. They can make things hard. But
especially if you're making that commitment or trying to. Go ahead, bro.
You can also make overly the commitment. I know it's tough and rough through life and whatever, blase bleak. But let me get back to self accountability. When you start talking about like it's stuff that right now that me and I have an ex-wife.
Real tough,
right now that that my ex-wife can say everything and we not together no more. It's stuff right now that my ex-wife damn sure I guarantee she ain't gonna do in front of me, and I guarantee that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this ain't even about me putting my hands on her. She could be with another nigga and she ain't gonna do that in front of God's eyes in front of me.
Right,
like,
that's
the
spirit.
It's certain shit that she's not gonna do and not gonna say. So
right.
when I say that, we can always talk about how our kids was this and what our kids grew up as, or where were we as men.
Right.
Not as a baby daddy, not as a not as a father. What did we do as men?
Right.
Did we come up with an excuse to say my baby mama crazy? Did we come up with an excuse to say she won't let me see the kids?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what did we do as men?
Exactly, good brother. Identify as self accountability. Fuji, you said you're right. You can always go downtown. Self accountability is something my brother dropping, and he dropped it in so many shapes, forms, and fashion that it is a hot topic. Today's topic is temptation. Self accountability works on its temptation part of thing, because you could first learn self. You could identify with anything else. You will know if you don't like this fruit. You will know if you're not allergic. Them just examples. And you will know if your temptation is weak to this. You know, it's just like a gambler, liar, anything else. You could become a habitual gambler, liar, anything else. If you fall victim and you tempted and you succumb to it, make it make sense. That's where you should be in your motherfucker, what I call a keen sense. Your keen sense starts with the flesh, heart, spiritual, emotional, and your brain comprehends your euphoria, your membranes. And you have a long memory, a short memory, and both of them could dialect some shit up. Especially if you're able to make judgment versus being pious, prejudice, wrong and right. You're able now what I call clarify. You're not what I call autistic, comprehension slow. You just don't identify with some things much more. People can have what they call slow comprehension, but they could develop on this. If Stevie blind and can play, and Ray Charles can play music better than some motherfuckers that got third eyes, y'all tell me if one you lose one sense, another one don't kick in. COVID showed y'all that. It attacked you 5 different ways. But the heart and mind state, if it didn't give in, it came up with a plan to kick in. And it attacked every 5, with your 5 senses of taste, smell, all the above. Yes, hey, yes, sir. Jarrell Wilson in the building. What's up, my dog? Fuji, yes, sir. When you start that process in life, your friends start dropping like flies. Hey, when I learned that, Fuji, that's why I think I must be on the solo dolo creep much more. It's not the interest, it's not the same conversation, it's not the same peer pressure, and temptation leads to peer pressure, or succumb from peer pressure. You know how the homies, let's go do what the homies type of time they are. That's what he just said. When you start that process, first is self accountability, learning self, breaking down barriers before they break you down in the world of temptation. Your friends drop off like flies. Man, have y'all ever seen that nest thing where flies just stick to it and they still a drop? Well, niggas and flies. Fuji, Maurice, Fuji Lee, you ain't never motherfucking lied. Jarrell, what's up? You in the bill? Jesse Mohave Show. Y'all know how I do some lyrical flizzo. 810-858-8875-313-88079191. I'm just kicking the Fuji because that's so real how you be dropping it on. Boy, I remember coaching you just shaking me on the court. And I ain't trying to outshine you, but you know we'll go there. But that's my motherfucking dog, Fuji, because he always shaking this motherfucker. I'm talking about, that's what I'm the coach. He talking about check up. That's why I put him on the star lineup. But you can't handle him, so I seen Kenny McDeal down there with you. Think about how far back we go back. Like 8 tracks and knee patch. Fuji to drop some deep shit. And don't get no more realistic. It's big facts. Your homies ain't the same homies. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Out of sight, out of mind. I can't clarify that, but I'm going to do it time after time, if not every time. Because that's what I call a learning experience from me. And I'm going to hit y'all off what I like to say. Patience is a virtue. I learned that gangster shit in the penitentiary. It's a virtue. Learn it. Try it. Apply it to your everyday walk of life. Fuji, I commend you. Jarrell, you're welcome to just example. You know, y'all come live. Y'all know I recognize y'all. I put that man rest in peace, Jelly Roll. I miss my crew. The Sandra boys, Mike and Keith. I said, man, them my dog. Keith, just say all of them. We used to be a crew. We tear the club up. They're my dogs when I see y'all. But temptation had us all gone. Our flesh was weak and succumbed. It do us all. All human prone to error. So things we see and do got a lot more scary. Temptation, our flesh is weak. So one can get, I could say, way too deep. Situations can get way too deep because the flesh is just that weak. Creepity creep. Y'all know. I'm just saying, temptations could put us in an uncompromising situation. Sometimes it could be in the most beautiful and loving. But that's not to say temptation is wrong or right. Don't let it get the best of you when it's not beneficial to you, especially if it's going to arouse some type of domestic issue. Can y'all understand my voice and tone with that? Is that disrespectful to anyone? Y'all welcome to address it. I love you too, big bro. Fuji, my motherfucking dog. Look, and he said, remember these new levels, new devil's peace. Hey, when I say that, it's a whole new level to this shit. And in my meat meals, it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. But when I say there's levels to this shit, let me clarify. Motherfuckers will shoot through you like the 88, 89 running rebels. There go 33 and 0, 34 and 0. Them devils, they clever, persuasive, manipulative. Broadcasting systems. It could hit you like the Amber Alert, like the COVID hit. U.S. Marshal you to you shut down. I kind of commend that, and maybe that was a God sense. Maybe it was a conspiracy theory amongst the political parties within the nations, the summits. Let's say they have meetings, but some things is far beyond me, so I can't grasp it as yet. But the COVID brought people home to families. Bosses that work 24 hours away from their wives. You had Jamie Foxx and them wasn't making movies off over there in Johannesburg, but everybody was shut down. If you were just in the trailer, famous actors was in the trailer with their family. They really got to see their family. However they was, what I call quarantine. Me and my brother went all over the United States. Then we, bro. Hey, bro, you still on? Did we travel? Me and the LAMARINA Bunnies and Mike, did we travel 2 years or so? Or the COVID hit?
Yeah, COVID don't exist. It ain't no such thing as COVID.
I don't believe COVID exists over the flu virus, pneumonia, anything else. I just know it's a title like they name a liquor store or a song. They name it something do different, or weed. They call it different every day, don't they?
Because all of a sudden it just disappeared.
Right. That's how they do you. That's how they do you. But again, that's what Fuji did. And some families didn't make it through the pandemic. Hey, Fuji did. Now I went on Bel Air, and they had more pictures. They had tens of thousands of families. It was more elderly than young. And we read about Bel Air, excuse me, and I seen more people deceased than I ever seen in life. I didn't know it's more people dead than alive. Of course, God wiped out the earth, so you got to say I'm correct. If y'all believe the King James Version, it was one of each. Noah built the ark. Noah built the ark. God told him to get. So that's to clarify the story. So he wiped out earth. So he wiped that out and came back, re-rocked it. That's all I'm saying. But what Fuji's saying is deep because some families didn't make it. Some people made it through eternal sleep. Some husband and wife didn't come up out the hospital. Some family loved ones just couldn't. And my condolences to my hearts and prayers go to that. But that was bigger than us. And it was out of our control. When I caught it, nothing I could do but fight it. We surpassed COVID to pneumonia, flu, bird flu, and all this to something that'll break your system down. You got to go get injected with the shit, some Lysol, whatever they scientific came up, and still, is it FDA approved yet? I'm trying to say, you know, but you say what, bro? What did you say?
I was just talking.
Oh, okay.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Jerry, what's up, my brother?
I was just talking to one of the women that's in my life, besides my children, and I was speaking to her over a good close friend of mine, and somebody was telling her like about what she would do as far as if she was me,
what's up,
if she
cuz?
was her, and she was referencing it to how she would respond to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had to tell her about herself. I said, let me tell you something. There's no woman that I've been with that has ever looked outside of my household. And I'm talking about this is from my marriage to anybody. That looked outside of my household and said, let me run from this man and go to this man because it was better.
Right.
That was not my relationship failure. That wasn't why my relationship failed. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I had to tell her because, like, the women that I deal with and the women, the loves of my life that I deal with, I'm gonna deal with them accordingly how I deal with them. No matter what nobody else say to them, it can be Donald Trump, Oprah Winfrey, it's not about the money, this is my code that I built.
I respect that.
Like, this is my code that I built. Ted Bundy or what's his name, the Waco shooting, and all of that, man, where they...
Linda Richmond. Hey.
Tookie, don't nobody say nothing about Tookie, man, don't say nothing, don't say shit to me. Man, this is my code and how I built it.
Right.
Man, I members that still follow what Tookie say right now.
Right.
Don't try to think that you're going to influence something, influence a seed to go a certain way other than the way that I want it to go.
Right.
Because I planted it that way.
That's real, bro. I mean, if a man's foundation, what he built, if he built this house, it ain't meant to be let out. Whatever go on there, if it's domestic issues, he should be able to arouse and then dead that issue to whatever means to at least represent his family household setting. And to that aspect, like he say, Donald Trump, anybody else gonna get dictate what going on in his house, and it ain't just his word. It ain't just word of mouth. It's how he sets his foundation, which I respect. You got Jerry Reeves, Maurice, Linda Richmond. It's today's Sunday topic, temptation, because temptation is out there. Our flesh is weak. Me myself, I got to be more careful so situations don't get me that get deep. Understand, because we can creep. But Fuji dropped it as if Maurice, my dog Fuji Lee in the building, and he hisses off like my brother so deep with it. The pandemic is just the way two structures the world into what they want it to be. And Fuji, that is so. I call that Tyann Blackman. What's happening? I call that realistically. They structured this bitch. I was in some states you couldn't leave if that was on your license plate. Go check, bruh. Jersey, New York. When that pandemic hit us all time, I was stuck in Jersey. I had Michigan place, but I was stuck in Jersey because they had road. They structured what he's saying, and I'm saying it from a physical standpoint. They structured where they U.S. Marshal the city. The dope fiends couldn't even go get a pack of raw. They was in that bitch falling short, locking their bodies. I'm telling you, I was in some hoods where they was blocked off. You can't get past. One house can't get past that block, that stop sign to the next stop sign. When that so they structured it where they had U.S. Marshal control over households, which made the situation that much more bold. Now, Fuji, that is deep what you said, how they structured it amongst us. The devils is clever. They're highly persuasive. They're very manipulative, very vindictive, and their hearts is not as empathy and sympathetic as you would think it is. Because if George and them didn't respect when the British was coming, and them was their kinfolks, and then they beheaded Indians, they incest infected and disrespected and kidnapped it, blacks, whites, whoever, and infested their evilness and wickedness upon us all. How can y'all respect that so? But the truth. George, King James Version, the Pope, confession worship. If you succumb to Obama, a black man, or Farrakhan, and it's no profit of, and they not holding down the administration when you benefiting, then you under the Malcolm X slogan, all means necessary. I don't be respectful of my words, how they spoken, but let me drop it to you in the vending machine or your jukebox as a token. It's just token of love. I want y'all to respect where I'm coming from. Temptation is out there. Your flesh is weak. I got to be careful who I fuck with. It's just that simple. Is I'm disrespectful? Nah, you showed me, and I showed myself that before I help anybody else, I have to learn self, my inner self. Because what's out here is a facade. It's what I'm caught up on. Whatever it is. If this ain't no certain brand of a T-shirt, it's recognized. The threads, if it ain't expected, it's what they call now sold at what they call these outlets stores. So like you getting a knockoff type price and everything, because your thread and linen ain't matching up those of the riches. You all caught up on materialistic riches. Your temptation is weak. Your flesh is weak. You're succumb to anything. You're dumb. You're ignorant. You're like me trying to come up. And in today's time, if you gonna be Big Meech and you think you gonna work with police, or you are. If you shaking that bag to dressing magic and you ain't got problems, nickel, it's some games wasn't written. It should be forbidden. You in that motherfucking realm of snitching. Now y'all can say what y'all want to. I've been there, bought the T-shirt and bought that. I done 18 years, 11 months in the federal and state system all over the United States, and they don't play fair. And a nigga ain't shit. And I'm here to tell you, we can play truth or double down. I just don't give a fuck. I got to be fair. Got to tell you, I just don't care. Why I been like that? You showed me your hearts, your intentions, your motives, your hidden agendas, and your ulterior motives. Every man, white man, black man, you are succumbed to ignorance as if I would let temptation take the best of me. Your evilness. I could plot reading the Bible. You trying to breathe faggot sadistic stuff. Your mind state. You would try to have me. You would rather give me. I come home instead of giving me $1. You would rather give me a bag, knowing I don't even know who the vice cops is to shake it. I'll be and went right up to that motherfucker and sold a brick to him. And I don't even know. You niggas, your mind state. Y'all would rather take me to the strip club and make it rain on the bitches and think I'm supposed to succumb to it like that's exclusives. And I ain't even paid my real rent or bills. Motherfuckers got the game misconstrued. You a fuck over me for a seed. Now I can't fuck with you. A mustard seed. You let that mustard seed, you water it, you flourish it, you nurture it, watch it grow. And if you keep being trained and manipulated in the ways, watch how you grow. Watch how you flourish. Watch how your manifestation. Watch how misery love company, if that's the type of time you want. If you're a pessimistic thinker, you're going to have pessimistic thoughts. If you're an optimistic thinker, you're going to have optimistic thoughts. If your temptation succumb, you're going to be succumb. And sometimes it could be fun or it could be dumb-diddy-dum. I'm going to end it, y'all, because if I do have some more notes, I think I didn't drop one. So let me check it out. Bro, you got any more flips up for me?
You gotta be, I say, the big thing I want to leave, self-accountability and self-confidence.
Woo! Self-confidence is. See, I'm self-driven on self-confidence. Only thing don't hold me back is me. I know it's haters. I know it's motherfuckers, jealousy and envy and false animosity out there. So I can't get caught up on that really. I can't get caught up on your type of thinking, your type of time. What benefit is it to me? What you got, what benefit is to me? What you have had, what you done, what benefit is that to me? That's the same here. What benefit am I to you? Go ahead, bro.
and I'm not tooting my own horn, but the reason why that people draw to me is because I'm like one of them Instagram memes go like that. I don't, man, if you piss me off, man, I swear I will walk and leave by myself right now. Me and God, I walk and leave and go and get everything that I left like 80 times back.
Right.
Me and God.
So you ain't worried about loss. You your own boss. You could chalk it up today and be back tomorrow, huh?
Man, I go work 3 jobs.
Nothing to discuss. That's real. However you make it happen, guess what? I ain't gonna do it. I'm still under the Malcolm X slogan. By all means necessary, good brother. I don't believe in the George Washington system, they Willie Lindstrom system, all that. You gotta think, they created a path that y'all no longer look at as their path of direction to the day it stands. Under the framers' laws and the bylaws and under the constitutional socialism, communism, everything is set up under my brother way of thinking. And if he has to decipher wrong from right, who say he wrong or right if it's not making sense to you?
Right.
If you're not putting no money in or taking none out, you ain't really beneficial to me. And then if you're taking something out, it's going to be an issue that you really don't want. I don't want because I'm going to have to do what I have to do, y'all. George and them done it, so will I. Malcolm X and them, my sin, and I don't like to talk a good game. I believe in the same moral means necessary. Malcolm X slogan. Fuck what you talking about. Go ahead, brother. Because temptation is weak. The flesh is weak.
If we sit in a room with 30 people, and 30 people tell you, and if we sit in a room with 30 people in a dark room, and 29 people say that the sky is red, and one person says that the sky is blue, what color is the sky, bro?
Well, if 30 people said it was this color, and one said it, the loudest talker, the biggest group, I'm gonna say it was the color, the majority.
So this is how I look at it, right? I feel like
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm agreeing with where you coming from because I like to look at it for myself. I identify with myself because I'm learning self. But go ahead, brother. But the majority could be the most persuasive is where he aiming at. And me, I would succumb to it. Temptation's weak. And flesh, peer pressure, manipulative.
This is how I
easily be manipulated.
This is how I look at it. The majority of people in the world, we gonna say that out of the whole universe, we gonna say that it's only about 10% leaders.
Right.
And then you got 80% followers, and then you got another 10% that's just like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So when I say that, I'm like, me personally, if I can convince out of these 29 people and we all say the sky red, if I can lead 28 people to believe that the sky red, I don't even give a fuck about the one person that's saying it's blue.
Right.
Because if I'm the person that said it's red and I got 28 people believing me saying it's red and we all about to beat this one person up for saying that it's blue, fuck him.
Right.
So if I can get people to believe my vision, I'm right. Because ain't nobody to say I'm wrong but God.
Man, I done seen people go off into. Hey, have you ever seen Apocalypse Now? With Marlon Brando, some of the great actors, where he portrayed it as a general. He went off into guerrilla and had them all worshiping him. You can go off into the jungle and control a jungle where they even the animals, like Tarzan. This nigga was like, watch Apocalypse Now. The movie Apocalypse Now was some of the greatest actors. They even got the black actor. I want to say Larry Fishburne when they was young. This was Charlie Sheen and them when they was young. Some of these actors is young. And y'all look at the movie for that moral. Apocalypse Now. And that's what Pablo Escobar should have done. And he's trying to do that. He would still be alive. Pablo Escobar, he was trying to go do what Apocalypse Now done from a drug lord though standpoint. Movies get deep. Y'all have to take your mind straight into a deep minds of a note to picture this. Let's picnic inside a morgue. Not picnic baskets, picnic caskets. Y'all, can you understand how deep life, death, and wealth? I want y'all to just go check a little bit of Poppers now. Some of the best Hollywood actors. Saga Awards before Will smacked Chris Rock type shit. And y'all will see how deep shit can get. This man traded. They looking for him. He was a general or a platoon leader. He said, fuck them. Went off into the jungle. And he had skulls. Them niggas will bring him heads and worship. How can you go as a fucking enemy and take them and make them worship you? Man, they would what they call sacrifice shit to him. See, see, gorillas in the mist. Y'all don't know about gorillas too, but that gorillas is, you can go away and live. Osama bin Laden tried. He didn't go into the gorillas. They can't find you in the gorillas. Is what killed motherfucking Pablo Escobar. And he was what guy. He could have been one of them. Fuck the political. He could have went into the gorilla. That's the only way you can. It's gorillas. Is they live in the jungles, Amazons. They ain't even thinking like you, motherfucker, man. Y'all better check out how humans can get. Why you think you got Navy SEALs, Green Berets? You got people that exceeds military forces. Can y'all understand? That's the mind state. I don't want y'all to think my temptation is alleviated because it's still demise, my baby. How you doing, my family? Everything's good. I have to recognize Tyann Blackman, Linda Richmond, Demar Adams, Fuji, Jerry Reeves. Everybody come on the show. Temptation is out there. The flesh is weak. Nephew, is he good? Good. That's what's up. I know he good because I know you. But, in the Papa, I always want y'all to know, don't succumb to temptation because your flesh is weak. Stand firm, my big baby. I seen Charmaine on there. Y'all got the queens there. Man, what's up, though? My original motherfucking King Hood. Phil, temptation is out there. The flesh is weak. We all are succumb because human. All human are prone to error. It could be the drug of choice. Don't y'all fuck with the y'all we used to do blow like we do. No, it's different. Man, you think a cartel leader finna take a loss and he his own boss? He will rewrite that bitch and sell it to everybody, drop off. They run this, it can't be growed over here. So you have to just look at where do it come from? Where do it come from? Big Meech ain't grew. I ain't grew. Whoever got indicted under these laws, bylaws, under these laws that George and them didn't succumb to. But they settled for you. RICO, conspiracy. Aiding and abetting. Now, if you sadistic, some shit, you know. Again, I done the crime, I do the time, I pay my debt to society. We have laws in different countries. You have to abide by. Let's play Russell Crowe, Law by the Cities. And y'all can have Jamie as y'all attorney. Movies get deep, y'all understand. It's narrated by the director. It's narrated, scripted, and acted and directed. I just take it for what it is and say shit. Temptation is Quan Wesley. What's up, man? I'm on my way. I'm so glad. I hope you, man. My motherfucking big dog. That's nephew in the building. When I say that I'm on my way that way, you the motherfucker I should have been. It's almost 2 hours, y'all. Jesse Mohave should have went on and ran my mouth. Y'all coming on the show. I love y'all for that. Temptation, the flesh is weak. All human prone to error. I'm saying that because I don't want y'all to succumb to things that could get scary. Temptation can be fun. It could be a blast. It could be exhilarating. I mean, shit, just think if I get that girl with the voluptuous hip tantalizing titties, ain't no telling she'll be a hot commodity. Shit, I'll brighten her rise and put her on a high plateau. She'll be feeling more than just she'll be feeling like a puppeteer, not her. A Thatcher will be, she would be a Thatcher, pussy be paper making. Hey, not degenerate. See, I'm always tell y'all like this. Temptation is weak. Temptation is real. The flesh is weak. Things we can do can get deep. Go ahead, brother. I've been trying to end this show for more people. I just see who I want to see. I'm gonna go watch one. I was gonna go to work because I got a little energy, but I can go. Go ahead, bro.
Be self-confident. Make self-accountability the forefront of your life. And second is, and last is, what exactly was I gonna say with that? If you're a man, you know what I'm saying? If you're a man, me personally, this is just me personally, I can't speak on everybody else. I love a woman's mind. I love a woman's mind before I love her body.
Right.
So I can't really speak on
I will repeat that. Could you repeat that? Did I hear you right? You say you love your mind before you love your body?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm going to hold that thought process for you.
I love a woman's mind before I love her body. So I couldn't really see a woman as being fat if I love the way she's thinking.
Right. And I was going to elaborate on that. Go ahead, bro.
I've been with women that aren't as petite, and I've never in my lifetime of being with them, as bad as I've got with them, as much as we went through, I've never bit my lips to call them fat.
Right.
Because I've never seen them as fat, and I've never seen what the rest of the world seen.
Right.
I wasn't blinded. I just was in love with the person's mind.
There you go.
How they treated people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really wasn't worried about the shape of your body. And to tell the truth, I could never love Beyonce for her body. We'd have to have an intellectual conversation. I'd have to like her vibe and her moral.
Right.
For me to see that I love her.
That's real, bro. And I'm going to elaborate. Go ahead. You dropped a hot one. Man, I heard I got to keep on going on this topic. And just to elaborate, because my brother Kelly, how you doing? Raquan, what's up, my nigga? I got to get that way. Jerry Fuji, Linda Richmond, all my people. Can I just address this one? My brother, he just said something so deep. And I'm going to say this because I met my first wife off the strength of what he said. And brother, can you hear me? Stay on the horn because you can finish it off. My first wife, you know what I loved about her? Her mind. We had never had intimacy. We had no sexual encounter. We had no what I call physical, but a hug, a kiss, and maybe she felt my dick. Because when I first encountered her from a relationship, I was in prison. And my homeboys, I had some OGs used to tell me, that's the one. She love you. Man, don't fuck her physical appearance. She's real. My people I'd be sitting in there, some of the cars she would be so scented, you can't, in the cell, and then back then they had where it be pole barns, you could smell the scent. And people at my home, my niggas from the D, Flint, some of the, even in Virginia, I know some, man, Cali, motherfuckers, it'd be all over. When you in incarcerated, I was in the federal system then. And I think I was in Elton when I met her. Yeah, Elton. And at that time, I was going through some more. I came up out the hole. I went back. I buzzed. Cut a long story short, she was always there. She would come the manyest miles. This woman showed me the definition of love. And I could always speak highly of her because fuck her mind, you done fucked her soul. That should be a man's goal. I learned that from a nigga, let the truth be told, the game not sold. But I learned that from the wise and the nigga, he was old. And he told me, nigga, that's the one. It fucked the physical. And I couldn't wait. She was thick as a bull when I did. I mean, everything from a physical was turned on. And that became our relationship. When I came home, we had a physical relationship, but we didn't have because we didn't really know each other. So another thing is learn self and what you can self. Be friends. Because that's what ended our relationship. We were never friends. I fucked her mind. I physically. She thought I was going to use her, abuse her, whatever she thought, it wasn't going to happen. We never developed a trust and a friendship. We developed a companionship. That might could still identify if she was able to withstand me and I was able to withstand some of our actions. And we was just toxic. Couldn't be in the same room together. So, with that being said, you have to learn. I'll give y'all example form. I knocked her off. You can't say we was married 4 years, 4 months. Anything this woman would have done for me. And anything I would have done for her. Anything. The point being, we're no longer together because we never developed a friendship. We thought, I was so good with the wordplay, man, I was studying shit on how to keep her. So my wordplay was more than I actually was. I wasn't no Romeo and Juliet type nigga. I was a gangster and a gentleman. I wasn't for no woman to control me or buy my. Some things was just easier said than done. Because the temptation was all about succumb to the fun. And I didn't use it. I shake that. That's really go discuss it. So whatever you want to think of was not the case of scenario. We just didn't develop the companionship, I would take that into my scenario, and there's two sides to every story. However, you must know that pussy, that vagina, that dick, titties, ass, flesh, it's sweet. Especially if it's shaped up with some materialistics from Prada to Gucci that you won't fit me. Man, I watched the YouTube channel. Man, there's some bitches on there look so good. On that Yahoo, that try-on shit. I tell that girl, y'all need to try that old just y'all look so good and that shit look like a liquid. I'm talking about the colorful ones. Again, the black ones, I ain't fucking nothing darker than me. Alright, but on everything, the temptation this week, y'all. Kelly, Raquan, anybody else that they came on later on, we've been talking about temptation and how weak the flesh is. Go ahead, bro. Can you hear me, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, this for men. You know what I'm saying? That want to. This for strictly for men. You know what I'm saying? So when you go and you let a woman and you accept the fact that a woman is pretty and you let her it's just some game. You know what I'm saying? And you let her have sex with you. That's cool. I understand that, and you the one with the money. You get what I'm saying? I understand that too. But what you gotta understand also is that with you providing her with money in any type of relationship that y'all have, if you provide her with money and she's getting pretty enough to be confident and she's becoming a better person, like confidence-wise and everything, and her look. I mean, that didn't happen without you.
There you go. So you play what they call a life coach. You built her confidence up.
Right. So when I say
an agent, such as what the agent might supposed to manage her or A&R or whatever, artist relation. Again, I loved my first wife and she loved me. My approach was conquer.
It's the same thing as the closest people in life to you. I mean, your teachers, you go communicate. It's a teacher you communicate for your whole life. Psychologists, doctors, because they saved your life. They saved your family members' life. It's the same thing.
Right.
So that type of thing. Imagine if you did that for somebody in their life and helped them overcome depression that their mom and daddy couldn't help them.
Well, you just dropped so much jewels. When you say you could help them overcome, if they go through the temptation and fall on their face, on the Donnie McClurkin verse, I fall down but I get back up. If you got a support cast that love you and help you overcome things, that's love and support. My brother say this, and he say this, he's not trying to fuck the flesh, he's trying to fuck the mind, body, soul, and heart.
I'm about to tell you, bro, one thing about it is that I learned, I've been with this woman that I with for almost 3 years. And the thing about me being around for 3 years, of course women are territorial, all of that good stuff. But now the thing about that,
hi, Miss 3 LAMARINA Bonnie.
we the woman that I'm with, we aren't consistently having sex.
Right.
Our relationship isn't based on money or sex. The fact the reason why she doesn't want to not be around me is because of how I make her feel.
Oh.
When she's around me, I bet she feel like Beyonce. When she's around me, she feels confident. When she's around me, she feels like Kim Kardashian. When she's around me, she's not scared.
Right.
Ever. When when she's around me, there's never a problem that's not gonna get solved. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
I understand clearly. She feel very supportive. You make her feel whole in life again.
Right.
But when
so
now,
people try to put money to it, and money is not always everything. Money is not everything in a marriage. Money is not everything in life. Like, so you can make a woman feel completely secure, and this woman a lie in front of a bullet for you, let alone go rob a bank for you.
that's true. I done seen some of their mind states.
Man, women love you so hard that flip their son upside down.
That's what I say. I done seen some women say, if you leave the baby.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Women so get caught up so in their emotions. We gonna take it back to the words that women get caught so up in their emotions. Eve woke Adam up out of his sleep to disobey God.
Right. I tell you this, women deal in emotions and feelings, men deal in lust and dick things. But to elaborate on some shit, I like how he addressed that issue, and it's just to add fuel to it. When you got a friend, a deal, and you build confidence and things of that in their nature, that's very much genuine, sincere. That's building something that they miss. And that's helping them not to succumb to temptation, because they fulfilling it for fantasy desires and what you bringing to the table. And
the woman that I've been with, excuse me. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The woman that I've been with for almost 3 years, she not petite like other women. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want her, before she decides that, oh, let me go get my body done, I want her to be comfortable and not just, I want you to be comfortable in your own skin.
Right.
It does not matter what it looks like or what's not everyone's taste and vibe.
Right.
I want you, before you get your body done, be comfortable with you mentally.
Right. That's real.
Because changing your physical appearance is not going to do shit.
Right. I first learned that's you have some people you have to build. Some people are self-built. Some people self-driven. Some people self-motivated. Some people self-determined.
I want to see you around girls that ain't your size, and I want to see you talking with them.
Right.
I want to see you not looking like you stuttering over your water.
Right.
I want to see you talking with them and not drinking.
You fine-tuning her. I mean, as if you're significant other.
Right.
You want her on the same type of time. Y'all at least on the same wavelength. If the wave going like this, you don't want it up here. If you want it right here, and then it's called having one's best interest at heart, versus them saying you trying to blindfold them or teeter them, trying to keep them in the dark. You building up what something you want on your team. That's a team member. So much as a life coach, and she play her part, you play yours, and y'all all get along happily ever after.
Right. And then I understand why she's doing the things she's doing. She may not even understand fully why, but it all boils down to what I call self-confidence and self-accountability.
Right.
People aren't doing this to you. You believe that you're a certain size and that you don't fit in places. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
That automatically self-shames you and makes you feel less confident. It makes you feel depressed. It makes you feel like everybody's talking about you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, clearly, nothing to discuss. I hear you everywhere you saying, and you always. I always say I'm not seeking attention so much no more. I like to be less talkative, more observant. My every step quiet is kept, but my presence felt. But if you were able to build, we're going to match wits to the benefit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you got a coach, I haven't found nobody that's going to be on the same type of time and as supportive as I would be. I'll scratch your back and not miss a spot. That's not saying you won't or that person won't or that. It's just that we can't be on the same type of time, because if you got a satisfaction limit here, we are ready. And if your spirituality starts and belief there, we are ready. My mind is too open to be narrow-minded for you. So while you trying to just find your mercy and your savior, I'm looking at the Almighty Creator as shit. You gonna let me in for my behavior? Do you understand? Because my temptation was weak. My temptation was succumb because my flesh was weak. My brother clarified things where his significant other, he want her not to be weak to some temptation, be able to see it, identify, and not succumb to it. That's why he's in there. And if it is, you have a coding. I call that a protected coding when you have a support cast behind you that's willing to scratch your back and not miss a spot. Can you understand what I'm saying, bro? But everything, people don't identify with different things such as you will or me. So they're not going to be on the same type of time. They're trying to read the book and justify without accepting the story first. Or realizing the moral to it. They just identify because it's saying Machiavelli. Oh, Pac said Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't read he was a chameleon. He would jump, what he done. You know what I'm saying? You just heard the loudest talker. I don't hear Jay-Z and them rapping about Nat Turner, Noble Drew Ali, some of the people reformed prison. I don't hear Kim Kardashian say, well, I done fucked all these rich black niggas, and I ain't starting no bitch ass. Now I go get a white nigga, not a black nigga tripping. You understand what I'm saying? But then you bashing the women. If Kanye bashing his wife, that don't make that right. So but if you putting it out to the media for views, social media, attention, and then it's a benefit, well, if it makes sense, I'm all for it. Again, Malcolm X slogan. Temptation, though, I'm not gonna succumb to it because it's ignorancy. It doesn't even. I don't even want my E channel on none of my apps. Because there's no benefit but bullshit. Hollywood, swinging. And if you go Hollywood, you gonna let Sin City, I call that the original Sin City, get the best of you. It's just like Black Atlanta. It's so fictitious and fake. I don't even want to go near that state. No disrespect, but you niggas walking around with your chest out. But y'all watch Pump, how T.I. got pumped on Africa. So if he was in a real situation, he wouldn't be standing up here always trying to put Kodak Black and all. I'm not speaking on something that, because I don't really care. It's just that, man, y'all get the mic, y'all get the acting, so y'all do it for likes and views now. Y'all done got the game misconstrued, man. Y'all ain't said when Nat Turner killed 7 black motherfuckers and they killed them in a week. Y'all ain't said our temptation is out there, our flesh is weak. Y'all identifying with COVID. Y'all run around here and preached Obama in the office. Y'all didn't say, well, damn, why we want a nigga in office that can't even run Chicago, the state of Illinois? Nobody identified with the real. But soon as a nigga get a hot mic or something, Jesse Jackson said this, or he got a baby by this. Well, what Arnold Schwarzenegger do? Fried Tookie and had a baby on Maria Shriver, or whatever her name is. Fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all want to aim this and then it'll be focal point on this. But then, if y'all go back and realize, that's what they train to do. That's what they do. That's what, man, I'll be watching ESPN. They jump from one thing to another and niggas just succumb to it because they making dividends. And I ain't mad at you. I wish that was me under that salary cap.
Me? I
Go ahead, bro. Right now I'm in the N.B.A. Non-Balling Association.
I don't see color. I don't really see nothing but the people I love, bro. I don't make eye contact with men. Like, I don't really, unless it's gonna benefit me. Like, I don't see nothing but the people I love, bro. Because you want me to tell you why I say that?
Why?
Because you got all of these people in the world, bro. Like, when you really pay attention, you can't get mad at Donald Trump for what he was preaching.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna stand in the heat or the cold and march for a police officer killing a black person. And you motherfuckers is Bloods and Crips. And I'm from the hood. I can say that. I'm from all the way that way. I can say that. I can talk like that. A white person can't talk like this. A cop can't talk like this. I'm a cold criminal, man. Like, you can't. I live a regular life. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not a cold criminal. Like, I'm not a convicted criminal. No. I'm just saying, like, bro, come on, man.
Right.
You can get mad at 1 out of a million. Okay, we gonna say 1 out of every 100,000 cops kill a black person, right?
Right.
But then you got 800 out of 1,000 gang members killing each other. Black.
Right.
So why are you getting out of Donald Trump when he say, really he just pointing out the obvious?
There we go. That's what I'm saying, brother. Thank you for using that exact form. So we go cane because a nigga threw up a sign, and so we don't go plus, we don't go running out here and say Black Lives Matter on the Bloods and Crip on Compton or on OB block or G block on folks and folks down. We don't go on them blocks or in Mexican town. We don't go in them and say Black Lives Matter, walk around with banners and hoods and drawing up where it should start at. That way niggas don't act up and know these cops got to do, they see, serve, and protect, but you got your curriculum. E. Dirk in the building, what's up? Boy, you been doing your thing, man. I've been pumping your video, I've been seeing you, boy. What's...
I'm going to tell you, me personally, I live my life how I live my life. I would tell the world, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I would tell the world, no matter how much money I have, that anybody just can't kill someone that I love.
Right.
I'm going to tell you that I will stop what I'm doing and stop what I got going on and come and see about what's going on. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I will stop my riches, my wealth. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, don't say that you a cop and say that you don't think that I'm about to come and do something out the way.
Right.
I don't care about none of that.
See, all human prone to error. I don't trust no human to no aspects of when it's their benefits versus mine, because means of benefit can get deep. Temptation is there and the flesh is weak.
But that ain't never the case. For me, I'm gonna let you know, if a cop kills one of my brothers, I'm not picking it. I don't want to hear nothing really. Like I mean, what y'all gonna tell me?
Right.
I'm gonna show you.
You can't justify. Means that dead can't talk. You ain't gonna be. But again, my brother identified something. Let's go back so we don't deviate. We go point out the indifferences of the cops. But what about this? Our own blacks doing the killing here in my Tupac. Didn't Tupac say it to y'all? It's our own blacks doing the West Coast, East Coast beef. It was our own blacks doing the killing. Cops was investigating this shit. They still didn't formally investigate the Tupac and Biggie murders because it was a Rampart scandal, and then it was it gets deep, y'all. Tupac was a gang. He was getting into some gang shit that I still should stay in your rapping class and tell him to kiss your ass, because you had killers crying over you, nigga. That would kill for you. Tupac had motherfuckers going to get, only God could judge me on their chest with the slug, the AK. I ain't see that many motherfuckers love another nigga in their life on. And there was one nigga that killed him. So see what I'm saying? But y'all got to identify. It's no different when I be saying the George Washington, the Willie Lynch's sister. Y'all go preach what the drama Trump doing, but y'all ain't say we go to Mount Rushmore and use that as a tourist inventory. Everybody around the world want to see Mount Rushmore. Or do they want to see inside the Grand Canyon where them Egyptians and them came, Shaka, the Zulu Nation tribes, drew inscribed Egypt, Pharaohs, Nefertiti. They lost lands. Now you getting your brain wiped out by the Ku Klux Klan. That's because the devils don't give a fuck who, what man or woman or what kind is to come in front of their motherfucking dividends or their mind state. Gas prices high. Your inflation's high. Consumers can't get these products off shelves. Temptation is always going to be out there. The flesh is weak. We fall victim to any conspiracy that the devils say. You know they sadistic. They sadistic. I mean, Malfoy type maniac mind states. They fuck with kids. They molest state. They have no frame of mind that the blacks now captivate. Y'all are persuaded to be sadistic as the devil. All the way to Marco Polo, to Ralph Lauren. All the way to Michael Jordan. I don't respect, if y'all praising the devil over niggas that say, King, ain't nobody shouted out King name on no rap venue yet. But Pooh Shiesty will go tell you how to twerk it and then kill something with bitches ready to knock a nigga noodle up. So King let them hoes and bite dogs and everything. So niggas is just keep on going. I love it. Now don't get it. That's the shit I bought. The music, the beats is go. Whoever they produce it go. I love it. Now I'm not finna shut y'all up and say I don't like it. I love it. Them niggas create and they ain't making money off of it. So I love it. We can't knock the hustle. Malcolm X slogan. By any means necessary. However, the action should not be carried out if they ain't. You push ice, they ain't killed no 1300 niggas. He could talk all that shit because you King Von, it stopped. You got that far, nigga, it stopped right there. If that's what YouTube said, you got to hold to 7, and then you rapping saying double digits at 10, 3 more. Nigga, your Charlie Manson days and serial killer days was numbered. He made it as far as a rapper that could get that, put that much work in from the hoods, the streets, y'all. I'm just giving y'all reality. Y'all say deep. King Von is a nigga. I hate he couldn't control his actions. Temptation, pussy, money, whatever killed him that night. I say rest in peace. Gangster. G's, folks, folk nation, whatever y'all, Crips, Bloods, organizations. Down a criminal organization. Within my family premeditated. Drama is highly illustrated. Ain't no hesitation, no squeezing the trigger on you bitch made niggas. I'm digging your dirt, so call me your niggas Mr. Great Digger. With the quickness I'm making my business to come up with grip figures. Lyrically speaking right now, but I don't bullshit. It's just simple facts. It's right there, y'all. Temptation. Flesh is weak. Situations can get out of control. Deep. Domestic issues can rise from niggas creep. I'm telling y'all on some real shit because I don't want no domestic issues to rise. You know, all the way to the O.J. Simpson clips. Snippets. I started to play it for y'all. Because y'all sisters near succumb to y'all want to hit y'all off significant just for the insurance policy. I don't know what type of time y'all on. Y'all got hit in the junior ulterior motives. Y'all be surprised what y'all will do. But the temptation is weak, y'all. The flesh. I mean, the temptation is out there and the flesh is so goddamn weak. It don't make no sense. So y'all do what I tell y'all make it do. Make it make sense. I'm gonna end it, y'all, because I done went way beyond the Jesse Mohave Show. But thank y'all again. E Dirk Pablo, you my nigga. You know we get deep. You been dropping some deep shit too, bro. And for all that don't know, this the Jesse Mohave Show. This is y'all flow. Y'all come on with it. I want to hear how y'all get it in. Shit, we can go in the booth and light that motherfucker up. We can bring heat from the streets. Y'all know how to get deep. I got validity out there. Y'all better go check. Got to be more careful now. But with that being said, y'all, temptation is out there. The flesh is weak. Don't get caught up, y'all.